What's up guys, it's your guy Shanti back with another video, and today is going to be a story time about how I almost lost my life. So yes, I was insecure about the size I was and the weight I weighed, so I went and researched bariatric procedures, and I found the gastric sleeve. And yes, I do know people who went through the procedure with no complications and things like that. So that's why I thought it was okay. But anyways, when I booked the procedure, it included trips, transportation and the hotel room. So the driver picked us up from the airport, took us to the medical place where they did the pre-workup evaluation and things like that before the procedure. Everything was good. Then he took us from there to the hotel room where we relaxed. My mom got some food, a drink at the bar, she went to the casino, things such as that. We just was chilling. The next day, early that morning, was the day of the procedure. So, um, everything still was going good. And up until the moment, my mom was like, "Are you sure you want to do this, honey? You can change your mind. We can leave right now. We can go get us some food, get us a drink, get back on the plane, go back home." And in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to be this side no more. No matter what I do, no matter how good I ate, no matter if I went to the gym, no matter what, I just wasn't losing the weight. And it was the reason why, but I'm not going to get to that. That's not what this video was about. It's about. So, I'm like, and we came all this way. I don't want to waste it and waste our time. And my mom was like, well, eventually my mom told me, because I was like, yeah, I'm sure. I'm like, ugh, but I'm sure. So she was like, I asked you. And she was like, it didn't matter. If you would have changed your mind, we would have got us the food and we would have left. It didn't matter. But anyways, I just felt like I didn't want to waste nobody's time. We did all this. We paid for it, all this. So I'm like, okay. So, um, he rolled me back there, things like that. And keep in mind, it's a very strict diet before you even do the procedure to get you ready for the aftermath. So he takes me back there and begin the procedure. And the gastric sleeve is basically where they cut half of your stomach in half or cut off a portion of your stomach so you cannot eat that much and you can lose weight basically. So, yeah. So basically, and you have to be on the liquid diet for a month or two afterwards, and then you can go to soft, solid foods and progress from there. But so I was already on the diet before that, so I didn't eat anything like that even before the procedure. So the procedure's done. I wasn't in that much pain or whatever the case may be. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm even walking out throughout the airport after the procedure, the day after the procedure. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't in that much pain, so I was trying to push through, I guess. So, fast forward, we make it home. So, we make it home, everything's still going good. I'm recovering a little. And my cousin comes to pick up some for my mom had for my auntie to take to my auntie. And I'm like, I'm like, Mom, I can show him what's that. I can show him what's that. She's like, you sure I can go down there? I can go down there. Me still being hard-headed. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm sure they say I need to walk in the way, blah, blah, blah. So I ended up going down there. I didn't pick it up. It was some chicken, so I showed him what was in the deep freezer. He picked it up, and I don't do dogs. Well, little small dogs, I'm okay with. Big dogs, but if I've never met that big dog before, and I don't know what that dog can do, so I'm scared of it. And it was a stray dog. No telling what kind of disease or whatever it could possibly hold. So I was scared. It came out of nowhere, and I jumped on my cousin's truck. And I said, ah! ah. I probably ended up showing y'all the video too, but I'm like, But at the time, I'm not thinking anything of because it was just a pain for that moment. Then it subsided. So I'm like, okay, I'm all right. And my cousin like, Shani, are you okay? What happened? Well, yeah, why you do that? This and that. And I'm like, I'm okay. So, and my mom has the camera, so she looked on the camera. She's like, Shani, you all right? And I go upstairs, and she's like, see, I told you. I don't know why you go down there. I told you. You being hard, da. So, anyways. So I'm like, okay. She's like, do you need to go to the hospital? I'm like, no, I'm okay. I'm like, no, I'm still okay. So the next day go by, I'm still not in that much pain, so I'm still not thinking anything of it. Fast forward, I even start to go back to work. And at this time, I'm not getting better, I'm getting worse. So I'm telling my mama, I'm like, I'm still not feeling better. I'm still weak. I'm fatigued. I'm barely able to get out of bed. And at the time, I'm in my auntie house, and I'm driving myself to Indianola to work. Well, actually, it wasn't Indianola at this time. It was Greenville. So I'm driving myself to back and forth to Greenville. And I'm still not getting any better. I'm actually getting worse, and I'm declining. And my mom like, something ain't right. Well, you got a doctor's appointment coming up. They can do blood work. We'll see what they say from there. So fast forward, the blood doctor appointment come. They do the blood work and everything. And it's April by this point, and I'm still not getting any better. And mom's still saying something ain't right. So I go to the doctor's appointment. You can see it in my eyes now. You can hear it in my voice. I'm just tired. I'm just weak, not feeling good, and I'm actually in a little pain now. So, anyways, they do the blood work and everything, and this is not a checkup appointment for the procedure I had. This is just another doctor's appointment. So, anyways, we leave the doctor's appointment. My mom take me home so I can go up the stairs to get some rest before I have to get myself to my auntie house to go back to work either later that day or the next day. So I'm at home, she goes back to work. And, yeah, the doctor called her, you need to get her to the hospital ASAP, blah, blah, blah. Blood work wasn't looking good. It was some abnormalities. So they were like, you need to get her back to the hospital ASAP. And where my doctors are currently is associated with the hospital. So they were like, just bring her to this hospital, and it's, you know, basically it'll be easier for them to be able to get the results of the blood work and stuff, and they can help. We was there for hours, and basically it was a young doctor who come there, and at this point I'm just getting worse and worse. The pain is getting more. I'm getting weak and weak, and at this point it's getting hard for me to eat or drink anything. It was hurting to swallow at this point. And I'm just in pain. It was freezing in the hospital. We was there for hours. Like, I was just going through it. And it was a new doctor come there. And the moment they hear Mexico, whatever the case may be, they didn't want to help and they didn't want to touch me. So he's like, oh, she's just constipated. She's just constipated. Whatever the case may be. And I'm like, there's no way. Me and my mom like, there's no way she's just constipated. There's no way. I'm just constipated. So, yeah. Stay tuned for part 2.